this screen, we're going to show you how to add notes to a customer. You can add notes with any customer interaction you want when you call them or email them or talk to them or during their meeting. There's lots of different note types. We told you before how to find a particular customer. In this case, we'll go into Sarah Connor and we'll see there's a bunch of notes that have been set up here. There's a visit note, a request for documentation, some meeting notes, follow-up appointment, and a reminder to follow up with her on November 1st. So these are just some notes that were already set up. We already showed you that you can put information in her profile, just specific information about her name or email, kind of static information, whereas notes are more like information about a particular visit. So once you're on this Manage Customer screen, you just click Add, and you could say Add a Note, and you could say just saw Sandra today. She looked good. It was Sarah, not Sandra, so we can go here and we can just edit that note. Saw Sarah today. Click check, and then we've added that note. Any of these notes, you can swipe here and delete them, edit them, or click on them to edit or view them. If you wanted to add a reminder here, you can add a reminder. When do you want to add the reminder for? Later today, next Wednesday, or you can pick a date and a time. I'll just say next Wednesday. Call Sarah to see how she is feeling. Call, check. So now there's a reminder that's set for next Wednesday to call Sarah to see how she's feeling, and you'll get a message to remind you to do that. There are other kinds of notes you can see here. There's a voice memo. You can add an appointment from this screen. You can also add a picture or a collage or a document. If you wanted to just add a picture, you can just click image here to add a picture. What I was going to show you was the other flow, which was to add a predefined note. So it's a note from a template. So instead of a free-form note, you can set up templates which have specific fields. And so in this case, there's one template set up. You can set up as many different templates as you want. This is a visit note template. And so basically it has some pre-treatment notes, a before picture, treatment notes, post-treatment, and next steps. So it's just kind of a summary of their visit. You could say came in for skin assessment. You can click here to give to maybe pick a before picture. You can say completed chemical peel. You can then add a after picture, and then you can say told Sarah to moisturize face twice daily for next 10 days. Follow up in 2 days. And just click save. And now we've created this visit note here, visit note template. You can see here the before picture, the after treatment here. And so that lets you just capture information about her visit. From here, you can also call her, send her a message, send her an email. The nice thing about this is when you click call, before it actually calls, it allows you to bring up a little box here so you can record the call. Same thing when you go to send a text, you can put the text here and click send. It'll send a text from your phone. It'll keep a track of that text here. This is an example of a text that was sent. Please bring your current workout routine, whatever. So that's the basic flow for adding notes, adding messages, adding reminders, meeting notes, and so forth. What I wanted to do is show you how to define these note templates. So if you go back here to the main screen and you click Manage Business, you can click on Forms. And right now there's a check-in form, there's a visit note template that we saw, and a feedback template. If we wanted to add another template here, let's say you wanted a treatment plan, we have some examples that you can start from, or you can just create it from scratch. We're going to create it from this note called a Plan with Progress. We're going to use this. And this has a plan summary, a plan cost, and then a 4-visit treatment plan here. And then, of course, if you wanted to add another question to this, maybe you'd want to add a 4-picture to this treatment plan. That question type would be a data entry trim, and it would be an image. Save it. If we go back to the form here, this before picture notice is at the bottom, and if we wanted to move it up, we just click it and hold it, drag it up in the middle of visit 1, and then we click save. So we called this a treatment plan. And so now if we go back to Manage Customers and we click on Sarah and we say add a note from a template, now there's 2 here. There's this treatment plan, and it's again got the plan summary, plan cost, visit 1. Here's the before picture we just added, visit 2, the date, the plan, the progress, and so forth. So it makes it very easy to capture any notes about your customers and their visits. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is talk about the calendar availability.